Oh shoot.
I mean, good?
Yeah.
Alright, man.
It's crazy. I wonder who that doctor was on my cup. They're acting stupid. I was like, wow. And also, one more thing. Just one more thing. So he said that I was yelling and everything, right? Yesterday with St. John's, I'm like, couldn't say something like, you would know when I'm yelling or not. Especially like, you would know whether I'm yelling or not with this Epstein list. That's what I could have said. I'm like, yeah. You would know whether I'm yelling or not with this Epstein list. I'm just mad because I have something on the freaking security company. I'm just not playing around. I want my medical attention, you know, but they don't want to give it to me. They didn't even want to give me. I can't even believe this, man. They didn't even want to give me a blanket. I was like, whoa. They'll sure give the homeless person, give the homeless drug addict a fucking blanket. That's for sure. Fuck. Fucking terrible. Shit. Dude, I at least want a fucking sweater. But I mean, they already discharged me, and I didn't even get my discharge papers. I might as well. Dude, since off the record, he said that he was gonna fucking beat my ass. I was like, I might as well fucking. Said what? Yo, think I can get a sweater before I leave? Yo, mind if I get a sweater then? Yo, think I can ask them for a sweater? Yo, think I can ask them for a sweater? What about a blanket? Yo, think you can help me out with the blanket? I'm just asking for. What about a sweater? Can I at least get a sweater? But do you think you can ask them just for a sweater? I can't hear you. Wait, hold on.
I said, you got your stuff, and now take it off the property.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Okay, go that way. That way.
No, I understand, but wait, but do you think you can ask them just for a sweater?
We got police right there. All we gotta do is call them over here, and they'll escort you off the property right now. I'm telling you right now, politely, to get off the property.
Well, I'm just asking you. Do you think you can just?
No, they won't give you a sweater.
Why can't I get a sweater?
Because the way you was rude to them, so they don't have to give you a sweater.
Dude, I've seen homeless people treat you guys worse.
Okay, they don't have to give you sweaters. But you gotta get off the property now, brother.
And homeless people have done way worse.
Get off the property, man.
I mean, you don't think you could ask them?
You gotta get off the property.
You don't think you can ask them?
Bruh. I asked them already. They're not gonna give you one.
I mean,
so I'm telling you,
do you think I could ask them before I leave?
No, you can leave.
Why?
You can leave.
I mean,
you can leave, bruh. Get off the property, bruh. You making things harder on yourself.
I mean, but you're saying that I was yelling.
If we call the police over here, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be worse for you.
I mean,
it's worse for you.
I've had people try to call the police on me for no reason, just like you guys.
Bro,
they didn't do anything.
Okay, you gotta go.
Why is it that when I point that out that you just get even more angry?
Bro, I'm not getting angry, but you gotta go. I'm just saying you gotta go. You just gotta go, man.
I mean, then...
You just gotta go, man.
Why can't you just ask him for a sweater? I
don't have to.
If I was yelling, I did not mean to raise my voice.
What you wanted, what's your property? You got your property. Now you gotta get off the property now.
But I'm just letting you know, if I raised my voice, I did not mean to raise my voice.
It don't matter.
Just, they're not helping me out.
They did help you out. They called us. They helped you out. You didn't ask.
Even after I pointed out that they did.
You didn't ask politely and nothing. So what I'm asking you politely. I'm asking you politely to get off the property. I'm asking you politely to get off the property. So now you gotta get off the property that way.
But I mean,
you gotta get off the property, sir, that way.
But I mean, you're saying that they helped me. I mean, you know that they.
It don't matter.
You don't matter.
You got your stuff. They helped you. You got your stuff. So now you gotta leave. They helped you. They helped you. Now you gotta leave now.
They barely even
you
let
gotta
me
leave.
sleep.
They let you sleep. They discharged you at 4 o'clock. They could have easily kicked your ass out at 4 o'clock.
I mean,
they could have easily kicked your ass out at 4 o'clock.
Why didn't they kick me out at 4 o'clock?
Because they let you sleep here. They let you get some rest.
Okay,
but the whole thing is, I'm not gonna keep explaining myself. Get the fuck off the property, bro.
But I don't want you to explain anything.
Okay, then get off the damn property then, because you making shit harder than what it is.
I mean,
I have a job to do, so get off the property.
I understand what you're saying.
All right. I'm gonna make it simple right now.
Okay. I thought I'd just let you know that like they kept me here past 4 o'clock, and they kept me here past 4 o'clock for no reason. Yeah, they're pulling an LAPD, but Harbor Community Police Station on me. They didn't enforce their rules. They didn't enforce their rules because they know that like I can just sue them, just like LA Universal. It's simple as that. Gosh, why do you think he wants to freaking keep interrupting me or whatever? It's as simple as that. There's nothing else to say about it. The guy literally said that he was gonna beat my ass. So I was like, shoot.
Come on, man, you gotta get out.
All right, I'm leaving.
Hey, go.
Yeah.
Go.
I really don't appreciate your partner saying that he was going to beat me.
Okay, it don't matter. It don't matter what you appreciate. Just go.
Oh, of course. Why don't you work for LAPD then?
Okay, go.
I know you're in a blood or crip gang. Why don't you just do it?
Go ahead. So you know I'm in a blood or crip gang?
Something in between. Are you in Trench Coat Mafia? You're probably not in that, are you?
Both.
You're in both?
Both.
Both?
And I'm with
us. CSG, one of their security officers, one of their security guards said that she said that her auntie was Rosa Parks, but I didn't understand what she was saying. I was like, I really don't understand what she was saying. I was like, that was kind of confusing. Is she a Crip member? Wait, is she a Crip member there? With her blue sweater? Also get it? She could get away with money laundering or anything because she's white. Nobody will think anything of it. Could you track people on the internet? Halfway trafficker? Yep. He just said yep. Yo, you should work at DeLama Hospital though. You can work at Torrance Memorial. It's under Providence too. Real traffickers in Santa Monica. I would say something to the effect of like, stop fucking trafficking your children. Just stop fucking trafficking your children. Nobody wants to be trafficked. If they do, you know that you would have brainwashed them to the point where they're sick. But, you know, this kind of trafficking, this level of trafficking, it doesn't discriminate. They're all fuck. And that sucks. It's like to find something like that out. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that, and that's like just generally the entire reason why like people are so upset with Trump. That's why. It's as simple as that. I don't want to make it all about that, security officer, right? Especially because Allied Universal, they work for so many people, especially transit, and they are super corrupt. But when I say that, and even though I've put out, I'd say a lot better evidence than the amount of stuff that like people have been using against Donald Trump, for example. I sound like those people that hate Donald Trump. It's like there could be so much evidence, and it's like it's not necessarily that's not enough. It's just they have even if not a substantial record, or if they have any like substantiability of just being innocent in general with that kind of history. They're just tied in with so many people, and they have so many connections and networking, and they have like like certificates or credibility as far as like just being established more professionally, to where you can't even criticize or bring any sort of actual complaints or grievances against them, just like Donald Trump. So it's like, it's crazy. But that's what it's all about. Donald Trump was just a client of the human trafficking, and probably somebody that worked in human trafficking. That's it. It's like all making sense now. Because that guy said he's with the Bloods and the Crips, and he's with the Sureños too, so he knows about the cartels out here. I mean, think about that. That's crazy. Ooh, City of Santa Monica vehicle. That's one that goes up into the electric poles. I'm like, crazy. That's crazy. I just really don't even know what to say. Like, man. I was just tired of that. I was just tired of like the malpractice, and like to the point and effect where like the guy would literally promise me that I would be like, bandaged up with gauze and the medical tape. That's what it's called. That squishy tape, it's medical tape. And next thing you know, they just come up with 2 Band-Aids. I was like, you know what? I could just stay silent and just be like, whatever, but what's the point? What's the point in that? Because if I just stay silent and whatever, I not only not get the medical attention that I need, especially right now, and not getting this thing infected because I'm, homeless, but like, why when this doctor is being rude as hell when I ask for oral antibiotic? I'm like, yeah, can I get an oral antibiotic? No, I'm not going to give that to you. No. You're eating, right? And then I was like, why did he ask that? But then I thought about it, and then I was like, oh, that's symbolic of like you're eating right, like you're eating good, like you fucking panhandle. He's basically saying like you panhandle for money and you get something good to eat all the time, because even I understand why you don't get a job. It's because you have autism, you're difficult, you don't conform to anything, and you also try to expose this Epstein list. Even if you think you're wrong, even if other people think you're wrong, even if, everything that you're putting out is false, I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm just trying to take the oral antibiotic. Like, I just need it because I have a bad sore throat. I I might have a viral infection. I've been sleeping on the street, all types of stuff. He's like, well, you could crush up your pills, right? You also get it? Crush up your pills? Psychiatric ward? Hello? You can't crush up antibiotics. So stupid. So stupid. I should have just recorded him. I'm like, man, I literally can't go anywhere without like recording anybody, because when you put out the Epstein list, you literally get like messed with by everybody. Literally just everybody. It's crazy, everybody. Oh. If anybody doesn't want to believe me about, calling out Donald Trump and like the amount of effect that could take on somebody, or even on top of that, this Epstein list that even I made, and it seems pretty substantial. But when you call out Shriners of America for really experimenting on disabled people to reconfigure or even reconstruct the human consciousness, yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Fudge. The Allied Universal guy, on top of that, just like LAPD. Just like LAPD or Santa Monica PD. They just literally just don't want the word out that they're, really human trafficking. At least, some people, especially that, he said that he worked with Bloods and Crips and Sureños, right? So, black gangs to Mexican mafia or cartel, anywhere in between, right? So, like, they human traffic people that, if they just don't want to enslave, just that, cartels or black gangs money, for their clients. You'd be surprised. Very surprised. Who's into that clientele? Like, very surprised. Ooh, you'd be very surprised. I can't believe I'm starting to like misplace my words again, but I figured that's what would start happening. I literally have something in my sinus, my right sinus, and it feels like definitely something like a tumor, or even then like a abscess. But yeah, if it's an abscess or tumor, definitely feels something like that. Not, I don't know, build up mucus or fluids in the sinus. Yeah, definitely not that. So I don't know if I'm gonna get medical attention anywhere. Very simple. I don't think it's ever going to happen. That's it. I put out the Epstein list, and that's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's it. Okay? So, I mean, thanks, Santa Monica. I mean, really. I'm not going to thank you for trafficking children or, autistic adults like me. But you see, this is a neurological center. And you'd be surprised who's really clients of this human trafficking. Even the professionals need a little bit of, like, relaxation or something. It's not just relaxation. You'd be really surprised. But yeah, that doctor just sucks. They had me sleep in there until 6 because that's what they want to do. They just want to create a scenario, and they want to create a situation to where they know that my autism is especially going to try to be, exploited on me. Even though my autism isn't that severe, it's just, they're putting me at a disposition, and I'm refusing to let them discriminate on me further. That's it. So it's not even about my autism. It really isn't. Like, even though they want to use that to exploit me, it's really to, just try to get the life that I need, or, be able to live my life. But very powerful people. You'd be really surprised, like, not even at this point, the kind of people that are in on this stuff. It's just the sheer amount. Doctors, psychiatrists, especially college students, whether they're especially tech students or medical students, okay? Yeah, that's it. Also, why do you think that they didn't want to give me the bandages that I needed? They said that I could go anywhere else. Go to UCLA? Sure, maybe UCLA took care of me last time. I'm gonna admit it. But that doesn't mean that they've taken care of me in the past, which means that if I go again, there's a very likely chance that they're just not going to take good care of me again. That's it. This Epstein list is real. I'm like, fudge. Because it just makes sense. Like, why am I going to get information on, like, the Legislative Congress of China, for example, in anything that I go on? In my YouTube feed, anything, okay? Why? It just doesn't make any sense. Absolutely zero sense, especially for a Google search or just, like, on hashtags on my YouTube, okay? I don't know why I'm gonna get something like the Drugs Act, which I got that one from, like, my doctor, who ironically is with Providence Medical Center, not giving me the medication that I need, especially a very powerful antibiotic that I really actually needed. Alright? Especially I need antibiotics for what places like this do to me. I don't even think many people or anybody at all saw, that video. I literally had somebody blow, okay, air blow, or like, whatever it's called. I forgot what that thing is. It is an air blower, right? Air blow, like, all this, like, this landscaping debris on it. I'm really just sleeping here because it was just the safest place to sleep. I didn't want to make the place look bad. It was the safest place to sleep. That's it. My gosh.